Good morning. I don't know if y'all can hear Perry Mason. He's playing in the bedroom because Buster's still in bed. And I honestly just woke up because I was up at... I fell asleep last night and then I woke up around 2. And Buster was in the same position he went to sleep in. He did not move and I freaked out. I was like trying to feel him to see if I could feel him breathing. Scared to death. So I got up and he went out. He was fine. Seemed to be fine. And then I got in the recliner. And then when James left to go to work, I went and lay back down with Buster in the bed with me and we fell asleep. I just woke up. I never do this. It's so rare for me, but he seems to be doing better. I did have to call the vet yesterday after we got home because he had told me, he's like, they give him the injection for the nausea, for, you know, pain, but if he throws up again, to call him immediately. And he did one more time, so I called him and he was like, yeah, he's like, watch him, and if he throws up, you know, 1 or 2 more times, you definitely need to take him to the little ER vet because they're probably going to have to admit him and this and that, which I kind of knew. He said, and then if you need to, I'll make a note of your chart and you can bring him in when we open in the morning and we can work him in and check him out and everything. But praise God, none of that happened. Didn't need to do that. Thank the Lord. He seems to be doing so much better. I have put his water back down and I've put a little bit of the new food down. Casey, he's not a morning eater, so I don't know if he'll eat it right now. But he didn't have anything to eat or drink yesterday after the vet at all. And he didn't have anything to eat before the vet. But we had to take his food and water up. But he seems to be doing so much better. So thank God for that. I'm telling you, I hope this food works, and I feel like it will. I feel like, you know, this is another way the Lord's helping me with him, you know. I've been praying about all that. So anyway, so today I'm just gonna hang around the house. It was a little bit chillier today, so I am gonna make my soup. I know you're sick of hearing about that soup. I am gonna make that because that's pretty much all I have left that I can cook. I mean, I have some leftovers we could eat. I have leftovers. I don't know. We may do leftovers because I hate food going to waste. But last night I fried some chicken, tenderloins. I made some rice pilaf and I did some green beans. So that was dinner last night. And we have some left over and we could actually have like fried chicken strip sandwiches. I have some hamburger buns. We might do that. And then I could make my soup tomorrow, which is supposed to be even colder. That soup's gonna get made in the next day or so. You better believe it. I'm sick of thinking about it. But I've got to film a devotional because I didn't have one up today. It should have went up today, but yesterday was just one of those days. So it didn't happen. So I've got to film a devotional and get it up for Friday. For today, you're watching this. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to get into. I need to kind of like, I could start putting my empty bins back up in the attic and clearing that out. I need to go ahead and price the things I've made and kind of start a bin for that. I'll find something to get into. We'll see. But first, I got to get woke up. I do not like sleeping this late because, and it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Well, it's after 8, but I woke up at 8 o'clock. And I don't like sleeping late because it makes me more tired. And I know that probably sounds crazy, but it does. It makes me more tired. So I'm going to get this coffee in me. I about had a heart attack this morning about my coffee. I was supposed to get coffee yesterday because I was down to 2 pods, 2 K-cups. And my coffee pot does not like the Walmart K-cups. They explode every time, just about. And that's all I had left. And it hit me at 2 o'clock this morning. I was like, oh, do I have coffee for in the morning? So I prayed over it. Are y'all seeing a pattern here? Pray about everything. You know, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to pray about everything. And I was like, Lord, please don't let it explode, because I only have this one and one more. And it didn't. So I'm just going to drink this coffee and thank God for every sip of it. Every sip of it. I'm thanking God for it. In all things, give him praise and glory. Give him thanks and pray about everything. I don't care if people think you're crazy and they say God's too busy, he ain't got time for that. He tells us to pray about everything. If it matters to you, it matters to him. And don't believe for a second that I wasn't praying over that little boy last night. And don't believe for a second that I don't pray about everything. Everything. Now, God has the choice and the power to ignore me or to hear me. He can do whatever he wants to do. He's God. But I pray about everything. So that's our little cabinet chat for this morning. I'm going to go drink my coffee. All right, y'all. I like to share different YouTube channels with y'all that I find. This one is Vintage Jazz 30s and 40s, I think. Let's see. Yeah, vintage 30 and 40s jazz, and it shows all these different vintage pictures, and I love it. I will link this channel down below for y'all. I just love it. Here's Buster. He's doing much better. He's much better today, huh, Bob? He just woke up, and it's like 12 o'clock. So I'm fixing to get in there and make the bed. Bob, come here. Come here. What's the matter? We just went out and fed the birds. Mama's fixing to go. Like you're scared to death. He hates being on camera, y'all. He knows. Anyway, I'm just going to get in there and make the bed. I think I'm going to decorate the tree. I think. I'm going to get those bins out of there. So, I may let him lay in this chair while I decorate the tree. We'll see. But, what? What? You want to go say? Oh, he's sassy. You want to go outside? Why you get camera shy? Why you get camera shy? What is it? What is it? You want to go outside? Feeling all sassy and spunky today? Are you feeling sassy? That's the wind. Look at that tail. You gonna talk to us? You gonna talk to me? I'd much rather you this way than the other way. Yeah. I'd much rather have you this way. What is it? It's just the wind, Bub. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? All right, this is just some of the things I'm going to use. This is a bin full of, like, there's all kinds of picks and stuff in there. So I've got to go through that. I think I'm missing a bin. I think it might be out in the garage. But this is the before. And we are about to decorate this tree. And I'll show you what it looks like after. I kind of like dread it. But it really doesn't take me that long once I get into it. But I have a bunch of sentimental ornaments. I will show you once it's decorated my sentimental ornaments. And then I have like some filler ornaments. So I'll show you what I'm going to add this year to it. James made me, hold on, let me grab it. He made me these last year, no, year before last, to go on our, we were doing stockings. I'm not doing stockings anymore. I just don't care for it. But that was for Buster's. That was for James. And then this was for mine. So I'm going to use these as ornaments on the tree. And this will serve as like an ornament that he's made for us. So I'm going to put them on the tree. But I don't see the need for stockings. We don't really use them anyway, so I don't worry about that. So that's the before. Buster's cozy in his bed. And I've got this sweet little channel going with some Christmas, well, some vintage jazz. I don't know if it's Christmas jazz, but vintage jazz, and I'm loving it. So I'm just gonna take my time and enjoy decorating the tree.
Hurry, hurry, Mama's looking worried. Will the pie be ready in time? Papa's out getting a tree while my sister and me are writing verses and rhymes. Soon they will be here, same as every year. Everyone wants home for Christmas. No matter if it's near or far, everyone wants home for Christmas. Wherever in the world they are, one after the other, knocking at the door. Here everybody's welcome, the rich and the poor. Kids play on the outside in the newly fallen snow, while the grown-ups all huddle up inside away from the blistering cold. Soon Santa will be here, the same as every year. Everyone wants home for
Okay, here's my trusty little sidekick. He's not feeling good. He had a burst of energy earlier, but now he's back to not feeling good. So I put him in the recliner with these blankets. If he happens to throw up, that's fine. But this is the tree, all dressed up with all of my ornaments that have special meaning. Some I've used just year after year. Some have, you know, sentimental meaning. But this is what it looks like. And I love it. I just cram it full. And if you're a minimalist, you're not gonna like it. But I'm a maximalist and I love my trees to just be full. And so that's what it looks like. So I did get the living room floors and I spot mopped the hallway. Oh, I'm burning up. It's hot. But I love the tree. So now I'm gonna put everything back and I'm probably gonna go ahead and mop the kitchen. And I have a spot in my bedroom I need to mop where I put a little tree in there. I haven't decorated my bedroom yet, but as I've been finding things, I've put it in there. So there's glitter on the floor. I mean, this is the time of year where you're just gonna be covered in glitter. So wives, give your husbands some grace if they come home covered in glitter. Don't jump to conclusions. Men, don't take advantage of our trust. But I'm fixing to get the kitchen done, get everything back, and then I'm gonna sit down and hold him. And I'm gonna start editing this video. I'm probably not gonna do anything else today because he was in his bed earlier and then he got up and started whining and like he was not feeling good. So I put him in the chair so he could be up at level with me and see me. So hopefully he calmed down then. He was fine. He hadn't whined or anything else, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on him and hopefully he'll get better. May give him some more pain medicine and see if that'll help him out some. So, per usual, I tweaked the tree a bit. I found some other things that I had wanted to add to it. And I added my pheasant feathers in sporadically. And I was gonna show you a few of the ornaments that are just so special that I absolutely love. We'll start up here with the dove. I've had that for years. I know, over 20 years, and I love it. And then I have this cute little ornament. My tree is full of ornaments that Delana got me. Of course, those that James made. I had several that he made I'd forgotten about. These were from a gift from a hospice company I worked for. I have bits of leopard. And then this is for me and Delana for our love of purses and the shoes right there. This is an ornament that James and I got when we first got married. It was our first married Christmas. We got it at Bellingraph Garden. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot of J's because I love having the last initial, so I have a lot of J's. Of course, we had to get James a Maker's Mark ornament. That's a little Christmas tree ornament Delana got me. Again, some more leopards, pine cones, symbolize, you know, my love of rustic. Let me see. Oh, there's another J that James made. This is an ornament that was sent to me from my Tennessee family. Love it. I have a lot of J's on my tree. That J, I have a J there. Just a lot of J's. And y'all know it would not be my tree without a chicken. And I'm looking for, there's an ornament, oh, right here. This is one Delana made when she was in 3rd grade. Love it. Yeah, those are just like some that really stand out. But these, I mean, I've used these for years. I've had those for over 20 years. I always like to have bells on my trees. So just a lot of special little ornaments like the angel. Love the angel. Oh, I have a beautiful, a lady I used to work with named Miss Karen. She gave me some gorgeous ornaments. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, here it is. Here's one. Let me get over here. Miss Karen gave me these. I have several like this. This is one that was given to me with one of the ladies that used to work with me in my hair salon. I have that one. Just a bunch of little sentimental ornaments. James made a bunch of those. I didn't even realize we had a bunch. I have red, green, white. I love that plaid J right there. These little snowflake ornaments, I remember I've had them for years too. I love those. Oh, these. You see that one right there, that little glass present? I have 2 of those. One there, and there's one somewhere else in the street. Delana got those for me for Christmas one year. So, just full of sweet things. And then some of these things is, like I had these picks I used on my mantle last year. These are those little red velvet poinsettias that came from the Dollar Tree. These I used in my tree last year to represent the sugar fruit. So these were in my tree last year. So I have some pieces from last year as well. Oh, I just love it. And then what I did down here, I didn't like that you could see inside the box. So I took some of this greenery that I love to use and I just kind of stuck it in there to kind of camouflage it. And I like that. I think it looks really good. And then the pheasant feathers were a gift to me this year. So I love those. And I love these icy picks. I used them in my tree last year. Love those. And then the iced eucalyptus. Love that. And then I have these. I've had these for years. They actually came, I want to say they came from Old Time Pottery years ago. I had a ton of those and I just kind of stuck them in. I love the way the light hits them. And I just stuck them all in there. Have some more frosted like eucalyptus. a star. I can't forget the star. James picked that star out for our very first married Christmas. He picked that out, so it has sentimental value, so I have to use the star that he picked out. So this is just a family Christmas tree, and I love it. And then we have Buster's little ornament front and center. He's our baby. All right, y'all. Update on Buster. I've just had to call the vet back. He's not been right today. I've sit down and held him. After I finished the tree, I've been in this chair holding him all day. And he got up a while ago, was barking at the door and everything. I took him out back. He threw up. He came back in, took a bite of his food, laid down. I had to go out to the mailbox. He walked out there, threw that up. So I've called the vet. I've got him an appointment for in the morning. I'm going to watch him tonight. If he continues to throw up, I'll just have to take him to the vet ER. And then she's also going to talk to a vet and possibly call me back. But, oh, y'all just, it's like with your kids. If everything's right in their world, it's right in your world. If everything's right in Buster's world, it's right in my world. But when something's not right with him, and then I didn't want this is going to sound so stupid. I know it's going to sound stupid what I'm about to say. And please don't come for me. This is how I feel, okay? But I'm going to have the memory of decorating this tree knowing he was sick today. And I wish I wouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I love y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Okay, I'm just leaving the vet office. They were able to take his medication that I'd gotten before, that's pill, that I couldn't get him to take when he's nauseous, and they've made it into a liquid, and they just give him a dose of it. And then I have a 9 o'clock appointment in the morning to follow up and see how he's doing. Hopefully he'll be okay. I told him that he hadn't ate or drank, that he ate one kibble and threw it up, and they were like, yeah, that's kind of common with these when they're nauseous like that. So they didn't seem too concerned about that. He does still have a little bit of that fluid on his back where they did the fluid. So I'm just trying to stay out of the ER. I'm just trying to stay out of the ER, y'all. Anyway, hopefully this will give him some relief, and he can get some rest. Mama can get some rest tonight, and we'll be back in the morning at 9 o'clock. We'll see. I'll keep y'all posted.